You know what's happening. This is another ranked commentary, and I'm back at it again. This match is against Branded Horizons, and right away you can tell that it's a Ruined Portal Seed. Now, this is one where you get both a bucket and an iron pickaxe, so it's good to not have to worry about that, because there's a 1 in 3rd chance, I believe, that you just do not get an iron pickaxe from Ruined Portal Iron, which can be pretty annoying sometimes, having to check a bastion, especially if it's stables, to see which it is. And something that I noticed while looting the chest is that the pickaxe had Silk Touch, meaning that I couldn't front load getting the stone, which I assume is what Branded Horizon did, as they got the advancements a little bit later. But I can just get it with my iron pick, which is fine. I also have plenty of food around, 2 sheep, and I think a few pigs, which I end up getting here. Ruined portals are nice because you can enter pretty fast, in ranked at least, are nice because you're guaranteed food, and you can enter pretty quickly. And you don't see them very often, so it is kind of refreshing, especially when you get like a ton of ocean seeds or a ton of desert temple seeds. I really like a nice ruined portal run. This ruined portal type is pretty nice as well in terms of completing the portal. There is 1 crying obsidian, which means I'll still need to place 5 lava inside the frame to collect it. I end up getting quite a bit of food and quite a bit of wood, more than you would usually expect from a ruined portal run, but I'm still entering faster than this person. Almost put my lava on the wrong side there, which would have been really bad. But I'm entering sub 2, which is pretty nice. Speed the fuck up. Oh my god. Okay. And I do end up setting my pie chart, but it doesn't end up mattering because I spawn in the fortress. Now, one of the good things about spawning in the fortress right now is that you almost never play fortress first in ranked, usually because it's generally just not a good play. But one of the good things about this is that I don't need to get 20 obsidian. I accidentally placed those 2 logs there. That was definitely intentional. Crafting table goes down, meaning that I can't go as far on my boat as I would like. And a misplay I make here is I take the wrong terrain. I end up going up here when it's better for me to go down on that arm over there. But luckily I'm able to rectify my mistake by boat clutching, and thank goodness that hit. If that didn't hit, that would be very embarrassing. I'm able to bridge a little bit out here. Do a bit more boat movement. And I see this big wall of soul sand, and I can either go down or up. I opt for going down and hoping it opens up. And I do end up seeing the bastion through this ravine here, and I can tell that it is the treasure variant. I know that I can go around to access it another way, but I decide to, just based on where the spike was when I measured it, but I decide to mine through the treasure, which could be risky, but I do have 2 pieces of gold to distract with, and the opening just ends up being right here, so I think it was a pretty good play. There is a pearl chest below, which I could have checked, but I opt for not doing that, and just begin the standard treasure routing from here. And I think I am ahead of pace. It does look like Branded Horizons is a bit behind me, even though if it is just a bit. Now, having a gold pick from the Ruined Portal is quite good for treasure bastions. It's good for all bastions, but it's good for 2 specifically, that being housing and treasure. Just because treasure you mine a lot of blocks, meaning that I don't even use it for mining these. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these 3 blocks here are pretty lucky. Each treasure blocks, I think, have 90, or is it 70? I forget which. One of those 2. I think it's 90. I think each of those blocks have a 90% chance to spawn. Although I could be mistaken. And as for the backup blocks, I do always like to get backup blocks from treasure, just because they don't lose too much time, and it is faster to get them with the rest of your gold than to check your trades, realize you don't have enough pearls, or don't have enough string, or don't have a fire res, and then having to go back and getting it. But here I end up using my gold pick to be able to mine faster, which probably would have saved time over just using my iron pick. This is a little optimization here. I like to throw the gold to the roof and place that block there to cause the gold to go through the ceiling straight into the pigs so they can just continue to trade it. Now you can make an argument for checking trades first, which could work 100%, but I end up checking them now. And I have 20 gold left to throw, plenty of pearls, plenty of fire res, plenty of string, not enough obsidian, so I know I'm not getting 20 obsidian right now, but that probably does not matter, as I am able to leave right now with pretty much everything I need. I could have left much sooner as well. And where am I going? I decided to go out the top because I saw some terrain here. I thought I was going to go down. It's been a while since I watched this run. And overlaps and crafting is pretty good. I end up lowering my render for dynamic, and this is one of the things that really helped change the run, because you can see I get quite a few strays. Now this fort doesn't look the best for dynamic, but it looks decent. Like, I would try this in ranked, I'd try this in a real run. And rates so far are pretty good, 2 for 2. I think that's 3 for 3. Could be heavily mistaken. Still have 3 pork chop in the back. And have like 4 more strays. Do have a skeleton, so I want to avoid that guy, which is why I jump around there. But I think he just gets pissed at me. Nope. That guy is dumb as hell. And then I purposefully aggro him, like, very smart play here. But yeah, I don't want to be on this pathway because I see there's 2 magma cubes, a wither skeleton, and just normal skeleton. And so I just jump to this arm, where there's 2 more blazes. And yeah, I go to get this rod and kill this blaze. I end up jumping here just because there's 2 wither skeletons coming as well. This guy's still in the bastion, so I'm thinking like, hey, I have some time to just like fuck around if I don't want to play too risky. And that lava bucket tech right there to get rid of the withers is something that I really enjoy doing. And they just walk off because they're dumb like that. I end up pearling to the spawner because I don't want to go all the way around, and I also just see a stray. At this point I raise my render and I see another spawner. I don't exactly remember where my home portal is, but I do know that it is in the fortress somewhere. So I'm assuming I will just be able to find it. And then I see it right there. Bam. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have a lot of rods. I'm just going to sit at this spawner, and then I can pearl back to my home portal. And then I think I do 0 prep during this. Or I don't. I don't remember. 3 stacks of iron nuggets is crazy, holy cow. Which will come into handy much later in the run. But yeah, 9 beds, 3 anchors, plenty of explosives. I could probably hit 2 zeros with that. And then I get my last rod and I pearl into my home portal. I think I left on... No, I left on 6. Now, this isn't the end of the world because I can just get my angle and then pearl hang. And then I tried landing on the wall there before going to a better spot where there's less trees around. And this guy's still in the bastion, so I think he's forcing trades, or maybe he died or something. I don't know. I don't know if I ever saw him enter the fortress either. But I'm measuring my eyes here. My 1 pork should be good enough for the rest of the run. Get a 100% measurement. You can't see my calc. Too bad. I end up using water to... I scuffed my movement there a little bit. I end up using water to get the tree... To get, it's faster in theory to get onto the tree. I like that there. It's pretty silly. I do some cool block placements to get back to my portal. Okay, so they definitely did enter the fortress. I was really scared that pearl was going to hit the ghast, but instead it just hits a zombie piglin. And I end up going on top here to try to get like a better angle and reading. I'm 88 blocks away at this point, and I decided to take the upper terrain because I'm hoping it will just wrap around and then I can dig down. I do still have gold in my inventory, which I could craft a golden pickaxe, but I do not think I do that. Y100, I'm never hitting a stronghold at Y100. It is technically possible, but you never like blind up here unless if you need to hunger reset and have no pearls, then you just do it in the overworld and dig down there. End up using a pearl to take 2.5 hearts of damage instead of maybe like 4 or something. And I end up building my portal at Y37. I do like going below 40 for building my portal for ranked, just because it snaps down to 5 blocks below the Y level where you built it, or higher, and if it doesn't find anything 5 blocks below, it just snaps you to the surface. So if this starter was at like Y30 or below, like 31 or below, this likely would have snapped me to the starter. And I'm pretty sure that is how it works. I could still be mistaken. And it's an ocean stronghold, so instead of just navving, I can swim. And I swim this way because I think that's where my spike is, but it's not. And I end up seeing some light, and poor guy just end up draw votes here. I assume he just died. And then go to the wrong window, try to fix it, end up losing time. Get hit by a silverfish, and at this point I realized that I can just... Yeah, he asked how many strays I got. I end up death resetting for the 0 cycle. Be honest, hand on heart. Okay. I end up walking into lava there, which is probably the second biggest mistake, or maybe it's the biggest mistake in this run, because it will lose some of my saturation and hunger for the 0 cycle, but it should still be fine to complete. Not answering this guy, obviously, because I've got a 0 cycle to hit, and it's back, and it's a medium tower, very easy to hit, and ooh, I take a lot of damage from that. And I realize I am not hitting this 0. So I bail. Luckily I get out of my boat in time. If my boat died there, I am not sure what I would have done. I probably would have had to like swim to the stronghold. I end up setting up and I'm thinking to myself, I'm on 2 hearts. Dude, each bed does half a heart of damage. You need 4 to kill the dragon. I can't do it. But because of all the iron I got from the bastion, I'm able to make armor to absorb the damage from the beds. I'm thinking, holy cow. So I'm just rocking up in the end in full armor like it's fucking my first playthrough. I don't half bow here. I load my cross... Do I load my crossbow? Yeah, I do. I load my crossbow, but I don't half bow here just because the dragon's been in the air for a solid minute, and it's just going there as well. So I'm not able to worry. And I'm wondering, because I'm not entirely sure how the saturation mechanics work, and I'm stressing. I detonate my first few beds, don't take any damage. 3rd bed, half a heart. 4th bed, nothing. And I'm able to beat it with 1 heart left. So overall, really glad I had that. Get old Betsy there for a bit of bad manners, but am able to finish the run. And I don't even grab the bed, which I just forgot about. I was too concerned with the lava. But there was the ranked commentary. I will be seeing you.